The train had been moving for so long that the rocking had stopped feeling like motion. It had started feeling like breathing. Your seat reclined just enough to matter. Not all the way, just enough. And someone, maybe you, maybe a long time ago, had left a paper cup of coffee on the fold-down tray. The steam was still rising from it, slow curls, unhurried, going nowhere in particular. Outside the window there was nothing but dark American countryside sliding past, and a sky so full of stars it looked almost embarrassing, like someone had overdone it. You don't remember exactly when you boarded. That's the thing about overnight trains. The beginning of the trip gets soft around the edges pretty quickly. There was a platform, you remember that, wet concrete, the smell of diesel and something fried from a vendor cart somewhere behind you. A conductor with reading glasses pushed up on his forehead who took your ticket without really looking at you, which suited you just fine. That was hours ago now. The car you're in is maybe a third full. A few people scattered across the seats. A woman 2 rows up reading something on her phone with the brightness turned all the way down. A teenage boy with headphones on whose head has been slowly drooping toward the window for the last 40 minutes. An older man in a baseball cap who fell asleep before the first town and hasn't moved since. There's a particular quiet that settles over a train car at this hour. Not silence exactly. The train makes plenty of noise, the rhythm of the wheels on the track, the low shudder when you go over a crossing, the occasional distant horn when another train passes out there in the dark. But underneath all of that, there's a stillness, like the car itself has decided that nothing urgent is going to happen here tonight. And everyone has agreed. You pick up the coffee. It's cooled down to exactly the right temperature, the kind of warmth that asks nothing of you. The window is cold against the frame. You can see your own reflection in it, barely, just a suggestion of yourself layered over the moving dark outside. It's a strange thing, seeing yourself like that. Transparent, like a ghost of yourself riding a night train across a country you'll never fully know. Outside, there's a farmhouse, just for a second. A yellow square of light in an upstairs window, gone before you can wonder about it. Someone up late. A child who can't sleep, maybe. Or someone reading in bed. Or just a light left on by accident that nobody will notice until morning. You'll never know which. The train carries you past before the question can even finish forming. That's something about traveling at night that you forget until you're doing it. The way the world outside becomes a series of small mysteries that arrive and disappear before you can solve them. A lit billboard for a restaurant that closed years ago. A grain elevator standing alone at a crossroads, enormous and pale in the moonlight. A dog sitting at the edge of a field, perfectly still, watching the train go by as if it had been waiting there for you specifically. You've crossed 3 state lines since dinner, maybe 4. And then, just quietly, the train slows, not stops, just eases, like it's being considerate about something. The wheels drop down a register, the rocking smooths out, and you look out of the window and see the lights of a small town passing. Maybe 2,000 people, maybe less. A main street with its hardware store and its diner. A single stoplight blinking yellow at this hour because there's nobody left to stop for. A water tower with the town's name painted on it in letters you can't quite read from here. The train doesn't stop. It just passes through, slow enough to feel respectful, and then the town is gone, and its fields again, and sky. There's something about the way small towns look from a train at night that you can't get any other way. You can't see it from a car. You're too close, too inside it. But from out here, moving past in the dark, a small town at midnight looks like a held breath, like everything is exactly where it's supposed to be, just waiting for morning. You set the coffee cup back down. The woman with the phone has put it away. Her head is resting on a folded jacket now. The teenage boy's headphones have slipped halfway off his ear. The old man hasn't moved. The conductor walked through about 20 minutes ago and didn't turn the lights up and didn't wake anyone. Good conductor. The light in the car is that particular amber grey you only find on overnight trains, dim enough for sleeping, bright enough to see the shape of things, your hands resting on the armrests, the crease in the seat fabric in front of you, the condensation on the inside of the window forming a slow, irregular line down the glass. You find yourself thinking about the people who built this rail line, not in any heavy way, just wondering. It's an old line, you can feel it. There's a small bump, regular as a heartbeat, that comes every few minutes. Some join in the track, probably. Some place where two sections meet that's been there since before your parents were born. Out there somewhere under the ballast and the ties are the handprints of people who drove spikes in summer heat and winter cold. People who had names that no one said aloud in 100 years. It's a strange kind of company. It's only when you stop moving, or not moving exactly, but stop shifting in your seat, stop reaching for the coffee, just go still, that you hear it. Rain. Not heavy, just the beginning of rain, the kind that announces itself politely. It starts on the roof of the car with a sound like someone slowly shuffling cards, then a little more. Then the window has streaks on it, running sideways because of the train's speed, and the dry smell of the countryside becomes something greener and older. That smell that rain pulls out of soil and grass and the bark of trees. The smell that doesn't have a name except rain on the way. You didn't know rain was coming? No one told you. The train didn't announce it, it just arrived. The way most of the best things on a night like this arrive, without permission, without warning, without making a big deal of itself. The streaks on the window multiply. The sound on the roof becomes more consistent, softer than you'd expect, actually. A tin roof sounds different, sharper, more insistent. A train car roof takes rain and rounds it out, turns it into something almost musical. You could sleep to this. You probably will. The fields outside have gone silver grey, hard to make out individual shapes anymore, just the moving dark with rain between you and it. Someone up ahead shifts in their seat and goes still again. The train takes a long, gentle curve and the car tilts, 1 or 2 degrees, enough to feel it in your shoulders, then straightens again. Somewhere ahead is a river. You know this because you saw it on the route map before you boarded. A wide river crossing, about 5 hours in. You wonder if you're close to it, or if it's still an hour away, or if you already crossed it while you were thinking about something else and missed it entirely. Probably you missed it. That's fine. There'll be other rivers. You notice, almost by accident, a small framed notice on the wall of the car, one of those old metal plaques that trains used to have everywhere. You can't read what it says from here, but there's something about knowing it's there, something about all the people who sat in this exact seat before you, the ones going home to something good, the ones going home to something hard, the ones somewhere in the middle. The seat knows all of them and says nothing. That seems right. The rain has steadied now. The kind of rain that's clearly planning to be here for a while. It doesn't rush. It doesn't intensify. It just settles in, which is what good rain does. Your arms feel heavier than they did an hour ago. That's a thing worth noticing. The way your body figures out that you're safe before your mind does. Your shoulders drop. Your hands stop holding on to anything in particular. The muscles you didn't realize you'd been carrying, they loosen slowly. The way old wood loosens in steam, and you become a little less held together in the best possible way. And then, just quietly, the train crosses a long bridge. You feel it in the sound more than anything. The wheels hit a different register, a low, open resonance, and you realize there's water under you. A lot of water, wide and deep and moving. You can't see it in the dark and the rain, just the sound of being suspended over something. Then the bridge ends, and you're on ground again, and the wheels go back to their ordinary rhythm. That was the river. You didn't miss it after all. It passed under you in the dark like a thought you meant to hold on to. And then it was behind you, and ahead was more country, more rain, more quiet towns sleeping under low clouds, more farmhouses with dogs on the porch who lifted their heads as the train came through, and then lay back down, because there was nothing to report. The light in the car feels even softer now. You're not sure if they turned it down or if your eyes have simply adjusted past caring. The teenager has fallen fully asleep, his head against the window, headphones on the seat beside him. The woman in front is breathing slowly and evenly. Even the old man in the baseball cap has shifted, just very slightly, into a more comfortable angle. Everyone's sleeping their way across America on a rainy night. There's a particular quality to the air on a train at 2 in the morning. It's recycled and a little too warm. It smells faintly of upholstery and something that might be coffee from the lounge car several carriages back. But underneath all that, there's something else, something almost like deep water, cool and still. The smell of a lot of distance, a lot of miles of open country being pulled through a machine that runs on routine and keeps no secrets. You rest your head. The rain is just the rain. The track is just the track. The dark outside is just the dark outside, full of ordinary American night, fields and tree lines and grain elevators and overpasses and small towns with their lights on or off. None of it needs anything from you right now. Your last clear thought is about the coffee cup, whether you left it on the tray or put it on the floor, whether someone will collect it in the morning without thinking about who left it, the way people collect small things left on trains, a scarf, a book, a paper cup, as if they were always just part of the car, always going to be there. You can hear the rain, you can feel the movement, not much else. The train keeps going, the rain keeps coming down, the dark outside is wide and soft, full of nothing that needs your attention, just the rhythm, just the warmth of the seat, just the sound of the wheels on the track, even and patient, carrying you somewhere you'll arrive at when you arrive.